We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And he'll step off and try and reset.
Hang on.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
1-0.
A 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Verlander, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that is off the first base bag. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
That is good. The center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 20, Marcel.
He's set, and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0. And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
The 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's George Springer.
Batting second, the center fielder, George Springer.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
That's inside.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. This is popped up. Correa moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Bregman.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Correa becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Swanson camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Bregman over at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. Still 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology of that.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that can't.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he got him swinging. Ozzie Albies becomes the first out of the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Alvarez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. 2 men on. 2 out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's 1 away. 1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. George Springer, the next to hit, was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the 1st out. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 away. Way here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases. Are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. So here's Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's the 0-2, and he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Ender Inciarte. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
In there, a base hit. Acuna digs in now as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Maldonado.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Alex Bregman would be next. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
0-2 is the count.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Altuve is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The count to Tyler Flowers.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
All even now. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
So he sets him down swinging. Alex Bregman is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The count now at 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Adam Duvall, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now back.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
The batter, number 7.
Brad Peacock takes the ball here. As he'll enter with a runner at first. First and nobody out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Digging in, Freddie Freeman. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Leading on the inning, Yuli Gurriel, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Flowers corrals it. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Reddick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Catcher, Maldonado.
Kyle Tucker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Kyle.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Nick Markakis digging in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nick Markakis.
Brian Abreu has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And Markakis has got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held. He'll do a single here with nobody out.
Wow.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A pitch out. The throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So striding in, Adam Duvall. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. George Springer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Got to find a way to.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Acuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Ender Inciarte, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ryan Presley, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer giving chase. And a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble. Inciarte is on his way home. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
The bat, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
13.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Three and 1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third.